Last time I showed you how to create plan in Synapse. Now let's take it a step further and create elevations. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kritika here and this video is part of my ongoing Synapse series where every week we explore a new feature, a new tool and a new workflow inside Synapse. So if you're following this series, make sure to stay tuned because we are going step by step from plans to elevations and soon to exciting render stage. And if you want to try Synapse yourself, I have added the link in the description box below. Now, let's get started. Let's open Synapse on my desktop. Here you can see the plan I created in my previous video. Now, it's time to create its elevation. First, from the top toolbar, I'm going to select the frame tool and create the frame like this. Then, from the right side, I will set the format to A4 and the scale 1:75. And here we have our frame. Now, I will start creating the elevation inside this frame. To begin, I will take the line tool, the shortcut is L, and draw a simple base line. This will act as my ground level. From the right panel, I will customize the color and the stroke thickness of this line. Next, I will take the rectangular tool, shortcut R, and create a large rectangle to form the background of my elevation. From the fill option, I will choose a blue color. You can also use a color palette if you prefer a specific tone. I am using this blue and I will remove the stroke. Now, again, using the rectangular tool, I will create another rectangle at the bottom. This will be lighter gray tone and I will remove the stroke here as well. These two shapes together form my background. If you can't see the line or any element clearly, simply go to the left panel and arrange your layers. Double click any element to edit it. Here I'm editing the baseline and press done. When you are finished, I will do the same for the background shape as well. Now that our background is ready, it's time to create the elevation. I'm going to take the polyline tool and start drawing the main elevation shape. Since I already know the dimensions, I will enter them directly. 209 inches, 180 inches, and close the loop so I can add color, fill, or texture later. Here I have my first shape. Now I will create the next part using the same polyline tool, entering the dimension, closing the loop, and customizing everything from the right panel. Color, fill, line thickness, everything. Now let's add more details. I will take the dimension tool and add a 24 inches dimension. Then I will draw the window using the polyline tool, entering the exact dimension and closing the loop. Next, I will take the rectangular tool and draw the shape of my staircase. The first rectangle will be the skirting and the second rectangle will be the step. I will simply copy paste using Ctrl C and Ctrl V to duplicate the elements, quick and easy. Again, I will add another dimension of 24 inches and then create the main door using the polyline tool. The door height is 96 inches and the door width is 36 inches. I will close the loop for the door as well. Now that the front area of the elevation is done, I will move to the kitchen and the bathroom windows. I will add a 60 inches dimension, zoom in to keep everything precise, and draw the bathroom window using the polyline tool. I will repeat the same process for the kitchen window, add a 60 inches dimension, create the window shape, add dimension and close the loop. Now the basic elevation is ready. Next, I will add more architectural details. Using the polyline tool, I will draw the cantilever above the courtyard, making sure it's a closed loop. For now, I will add white fill. For the kitchen window, I also have the projections coming out from each sides. So, I will take the dimension tool to create an offset and then draw a rectangle to present the projection. So, I will use the dimension tool to create an offset and then draw a rectangle to present the projection. Now, that all the elevation elements are complete, it's time to add textures and make the illustration more beautiful. I will select the wall shape, go to the fill option on the right, open the texture drop down and choose a texture. You can adjust the opacity, scale or rotation to your liking. I will apply the same texture to the other wall as well. Next, I will select the cantilever, go to the fill, texture and apply this gray texture. I will change the stroke color from gray to black and adjust the stroke weight. Line weights are very important in architectural drawings. I will repeat the same for the skirting, same gray texture, black stroke. Then I will select the window projection and apply the same texture and the stroke. Now, I will add color to the windows. I will select the window rectangle and choose a light blue shade for the glass. Change the stroke to black and done. With the eyedropper tool, I will quickly apply the same color to other glass elements as well. Next is the door. I will select the door shape, go to fill, textures, and apply a wooden texture. If you want to upload your own textures, go to upload, select your file, and it will appear in your gallery for future use. Adjust the scale and opacity, and our door texture is ready. At this point, I have added all the elements, so here how the elevation looks after adding details. Now the fun part, adding trees, human figures, and other elements to bring elevation to life. On the left panel, you will find cutouts of human figures, trees, animals, cars, furniture, and more. I will drag and drop a tree, scale it, and copy it using Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. I will place one on the left and one on the right. I will also add few plants to make the composition more aesthetic. Then I will add a family cutout. I will use the height of the door as reference to scale them correctly and place them on the left. I will use another human figure walking and place them on the right. You can already see how beautiful the composition is becoming. Now, let's add the sun using the circular tool. I will choose an orange shade from the fill and remove the stroke. It instantly adds a nice touch to the scene. If you want to upload any PNG file, like cloud, you can do that too. Here I'm adding a cloud PNG, duplicating it, rotating it, and placing it. Now, you can see there are so many options to enhance your elevation. Next, I will take the text tool and type front elevation. Then, I will customize the text from the right panel, font size, font family, line weight. Finally, I will add all the required dimension using the dimension tool, shortcut D, door dimension, window dimensions, overall dimensions, everything. And that's how you create neat professional elevations inside Synapse. And don't forget to like and subscribe because next week we are exploring the next step of the design process. And if you want to try out Synapse yourself, I have added the link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next Synapse tutorial.